Hey guys, hopping in to talk about a productivity essential for freelancers. As freelancers, we constantly have so much stuff coming at us. Multiple clients, multiple emails from clients, multiple projects, multiple deadlines, all kinds of stuff, multiple pitches out in the world, multiple follow-ups, all kinds of stuff. And then of course there is there's getting our website built. There is keeping our website up to date. There is posting on social media. There is posting in groups and interacting and all that stuff. Sending out invoices, checking on invoices, setting up a tax account, all that stuff. And then of course there is like life, right? Stuff that needs to be done for the rest of our lives. One of the things that I have found most helpful as a freelancer and just really as a human being is a tip I learned from David Allen's book, Getting Things Done. It's a very, very useful book. A little dense. I went and revisited it a little while ago. A little dense, but good. But the biggest tip that I took away from it was this concept of the brain dump, which I'm sure you've heard of, but let me just get into exactly why it makes such a huge difference. The thing is, our brains are not designed to carry all kinds of information all the time. We don't function well when we contain everything that we have to know and everything that we have to remember in our heads. That's not what our brains are designed to do. For all that massive short-term information and like essentially open loops. That's not what our brains do best. They can do it. It's a huge use of our energy. Instead, what I recommend doing is, again, a takeaway from David Allen's Getting Things Done, is to, at the end of every day, do a brain dump of all of the things that you have to do. And I mean everything. Work, home, all the stuff you've been thinking of doing, every possible task. Get it out of your brain and get it on a piece of paper, or, if you prefer a Word doc or whatever, put it there. But get everything out and don't start going, well, I'm going to do that eventually later. Or that's not really a me. I need to delegate to the so-and-so, or that's not really me. I need to remember to tell. So doesn't matter. Get it out of your head and get it on, again, piece of paper, Word doc, whatever. Get everything out of your head. And then from there, you can organize into work tasks, home tasks, stuff you can do quickly, stuff that's going to be a bigger project, all that kind of thing. But the key is not to be trying to retain or trying to hang on to any of that information in your head, because it's things are going to slip and deadlines are going to be missed. It's just not a great use of your brain. You have so many better things to use your brain for. So do that brain dump at the end of every single day. Organize your tasks, and also, by the way, make sure they are tasks, not, I'm trying to think of a good idea, but to make sure they're tasks, start it with a verb. So like research which website to use to build my website. Or, well, if you're a member of the FSF, you don't have to research it. We give you some research, but maybe it's decide which website to use to build my website, or research XYZ company, instead of just putting XYZ company on your list, because it's not a task, it's just a note. So make things a task. Again, whether it's research, whether it's call mom, not just mom, make it an actual task so your brain knows what you have to do and you can cross it off your list when you're done. But that brain dump is going to save you so much misery. First of all, it's going to help with that if you wake up in the middle of the night and you're thinking about all the things that you need to do. It's going to help get rid of that, because your brain wakes you up because it's got so much to think about. It doesn't want you to forget anything. That's one of the reasons. But when you do that brain dump, not immediately, but eventually your brain will start to trust that you have it all handled, and then you have the information out there and you're going to take action on it. And allowing your brain or allowing yourself to get things out of your brain and onto a piece of paper allows you so much more room for creativity, and allows you more energy for doing the work that you do best, which is provide the service of your freelance business. So I strongly recommend that you make a brain dump a regular part of your work routine. If you don't do it every day, okay, fine, my recommendation. But if you don't do it every day, at least do it every week. Once you start to feel like things are getting a little crazy, you're starting to get a little overwhelmed, that's always, for me at least, a really good sign that I need to do a brain dump so I can get a good understanding of all of the stuff I have to do and can start organizing it. So again, I recommend it, frankly, at the end of every workday. Good way to unwind and transition into your evening. But if not, at the very least, do it once a week. It is essential for your productivity, and with productivity comes professionalism. It's also, if you ask me, essential for general peace of mind and well-being. Okay, so give it a shot. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you give it a try.